Hey there, CASS. Today is Friday, November 29th, 2019.
Some of you might know that Grow Girls was hosted at Cavalry Church here in Woodstock yesterday. CTV filmed some of our own CASS nights. Here's the clip.
Part of Tessa Virtue's message is that everyone will have times when they feel a little unsure and a little vulnerable, even a celebrated ice dancer and Olympic gold medalist.
It's not easy to put ourselves out there, is it?
Virtue was speaking to the approximately 700 female-identified grade 9 students at the Grow Girls Woodstock event. She's working with Fit Spirit, an organization that partners with schools to promote physical activity for young women.
9 out of 10 females as they graduate high school don't meet the minimum requirement for physical activity, and that just boggles my mind.
The first Grow Girls Woodstock was initiated by McKenna Hall last year. Hall faced depression after an unexpected death of a friend by suicide. She then turned those emotions into a movement to help others.
I did a lot of growing, and I wanted to empower these young girls to understand that they have a voice.
This day was filled with physical activities and bonding opportunities. It was organized by Haley Cocker and Emma Joel. Joel says it's all about helping students find a support network.
I think it's just so important for them to be able to build that support network that just a lot of us are still working on, and the earlier they can build it, the better for them.
And Cocker says building resilience in the face of adversity is vital.
They can achieve as much as they choose, and it's really within themselves to power through that.
Virtue says those are the lessons she learned through her fitness regimen and through competition. She says it's not about conforming to ideals about body image, but about acquiring tools for personal growth.
Goal setting, perseverance, determination, all of that comes with being physically active and just getting a sense of yourself in space. I mean, girls need to learn to take up space. They need to learn that that's okay and that they can be seen and heard.
In Woodstock, Jerry DeWan, CTV News.
And now for sports.
Hey there, Cass, it's Connor, and welcome to sports. Let's start with pro sports. Your Toronto Maple Leafs play Buffalo tonight, and I say tonight, but it's 4 o'clock this afternoon because of the Thanksgiving weekend, a 4-day weekend they have in the States. We got to learn from that. So let's get out and watch the Leafs. 4 o'clock. As soon as you get home, you can put the Leafs on. The Raptors play at 7 against Orlando. So as soon as the Leafs are over, you can watch the Raptors. And then that wraps up about 9:30. You can tuck yourselves into bed. And what a great Friday. Anyway, in local sports action, last night, Lauren DeLuge and Haley Friesen represented your CASS Knights at the annual Captains Veterans Girls Basketball game. Woo! Our Knights helped lead the city team to a 2-point buzzer beater victory over the county. Haley Friesen led the city team with 4 assists and added a clutch 3-pointer. Lauren had a team-high 14 rebounds and 4 steals. Way to go, girls. Way to represent CASS. All wrestlers, please go to Miss Gillespie's room at the beginning of lunch for a super quick meeting in room 107 right after class. She has some forms and information for you. Are you a foosball fan? And aren't we all? We're having a tournament in the LLC in December. The sign-up list is posted on the library door. Your boys' senior basketball team has a tournament today. So I think they play at 3 o'clock if you want to go watch. 3 o'clock, guys? And that brings me to movies. So we said every day we're going to give you a new movie to watch, a great sports movie. Yesterday I got confused because we were talking about my favorite movie of all time, which we'll bring up later, and it has Denzel Washington in it. But then we brought up Coach Carter, which is not Denzel Washington, it's Samuel Jackson. And it's a great movie, and I hope you watched it when we told you to. Today's movie will be Gridiron Gang. Gridiron Gang is a fantastic movie. I used to show it in one of my classes on occasion. A great movie, and it talks about gangs and how kids have trouble getting in and out of them, and how basketball, football, I'm having troubles. How football has helped these kids to try and get out of that kind of problem and onto a better life. It has The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, and it's a fantastic movie. So the movie we picked for today is Gridiron Gang. Stay healthy, Cass.
The Rainbow Knights will be meeting briefly today starting at 11 a.m. in the drama room. See you there.
Hello students, if you are a grade 10 student and you might be interested in attending a super fun and free leadership conference called Hobby, come and see Miss Bartlett any day at lunch in the history office.
We had Constable Wilson on our show yesterday with the first part of Police Talk. Today we have the second part to show you.
Okay guys, I'm back and I'm here to talk about the other different kinds of bullying. Sexual bullying. Sexual bullying happens every single day, and it's any gesture or statement made to hurt, intimidate, or offend somebody, focusing on somebody's sexual activity or their body parts. Sexual bullying can lead to sexual harassment or sexual assault, which could possibly even lead to criminal charges. Another one you might not have heard about, reactive bullying. So this is when the person being bullied has just got pushed way too far and they react to their bully. That is reactive bullying. Here's one as well that I deal with on a daily basis that maybe you guys haven't heard of before. Covert bullying. It's subtle and not easy to detect. It's often done specifically to damage the victim's self-esteem, their relationships, and social standing by doing such things as spreading gossip, blackmail, and social sabotage. All of these things bring me to my next one, and the one that I truly, genuinely feel is dealt with and affects the majority of you all of the time, especially given the high school age. Cyberbullying. Cyberbullying takes place through electronic means, and it could be hurtful messages, impersonating a victim, sending out personal information for the whole entire world to see. This is the type of bullying I feel that is the most widely used and the most difficult to battle. When people hide behind screens, it makes it difficult to confront the person, to prevent the bullying, and to come to a resolution about the bullying. Why is it that people feel so much more brave when they're hiding behind a screen? Cyberbullying is something that I know in my job, I deal with on a daily basis. I know that in high schools, it's one of the most widely used forms of bullying. So what is it? Why does it happen? How do we prevent it from happening? What do we do if we know it's happening? Are you being cyberbullied? Do you know you're being cyberbullied? All of these questions we're going to answer in our next segment, where I'm going to specifically focus on what cyberbullying is, what it does, how it affects you, and what you can do to prevent it. Remember students, everybody is going through a battle you know nothing about. So be kind every day.
Whipping up birds, call me Ronald McDean, the QC has got.
Oh hey Cass, I didn't see you there, I was just listening to the Bean Boys. I'm here to talk to you about the foosball tournament that's coming to our very own library very soon. You can sign up. Any further questions, see Cameron Manchester. That's our arts and culture minister here at CASS. And hope to see you there. Let's get this foos on, baby.
Got a lizard big shaft. I'm a lizard. I'm so hungry, but to grab myself some